Airport can be a wild place, especially when you're trying to navigate self-check-in at Virgin Australia. But fear not, I'm here to guide you through it with a few laughs along the way. Whether you're an international traveler, a domestic flyer, or a student lugging around half your dorm room, we've got you covered. So, let's break down the process from baggage allowances to boarding passes and make sure you don't accidentally check yourself in as luggage. First things first, baggage allowance. Now, this is where things get interesting. If you're flying domestic with Virgin Australia, you generally get 23 kilograms of checked baggage included with most fares, unless you've gone full minimalist and booked the light fare, in which case good luck fitting everything into a carry-on. If you're flying internationally, it depends on your fare type, but economy usually gets 23 kilograms, premium economy bumps you up a bit, and business class lets you live your best life with 2 pieces at 32 kilograms each. But if you're a student, things get spicy. Virgin Australia has a student baggage allowance that can go up to 40 kilograms for some international routes, which means you can stuff in extra packets of Tim Tams and still have room for a winter coat. Just make sure you've signed up for their student perks before expecting the extra kilos. Now that we know what we can bring, let's talk about how to actually check in. The beauty of self-check-in is that you don't have to deal with people until something inevitably goes wrong. Step 1. Locate the Virgin Australia self-check-in kiosks. These are usually standing there looking innocent, but don't be fooled, they can sense fear. Approach one confidently, tap the screen, and begin the process. You'll be asked for your booking reference, which you can find in your email confirmation. If you've already forgotten your booking reference, congratulations, you're just like the rest of us. But don't panic, you can also use your passport for international flights or your frequent flyer details if you're one of the organized people of society. Once you enter your details, the machine will summon your flight details onto the screen as if by magic. At this point, it will ask you how many bags you're checking in. Now, here's where you need to pay attention. If your bag is over the weight limit, the kiosk will not hesitate to shame you. It'll flash a warning, tell you how many extra kilos you're trying to smuggle onto the plane, and suggest you either pay an extra fee or start removing items. This is the moment when airport fashion shows happen. Passengers all around you will be layering on 3 jackets, stuffing laptops into their pockets, and considering whether their hair straightener is a necessity or a luxury. If you're within the weight limit, the machine will politely proceed to printing your bag tag. Once that bag tag slides out, you are now responsible for its safety. Do not drop it. Do not stick it onto yourself as a joke. And for the love of travel gods, do not put it on someone else's suitcase just to see what happens. Peel off the backing and wrap it around your bag's handle as shown in the little diagram on the screen. If you somehow mess this up, you're not alone. There's usually a confused traveler nearby doing battle with the sticker while a staff member tries to explain it for the 500th time that day. After tagging your bag, you need to take it to the baggage drop area. This is where the real test of human intelligence begins. The bag drop is essentially a conveyor belt with a scanner, and all you need to do is place your suitcase on the belt and let the machine do its thing. But here's the catch, it must be positioned correctly. If you put it on sideways, upside down, or in a way that defies gravity, the machine will let you know loudly. Once the bag is accepted, it will roll away into the great unknown, and you can only hope it arrives at your destination alongside you. With your bag now out of your hands, you're almost done. Kiosk will also print your boarding pass, which is your golden ticket to the next part of the adventure. If you're feeling fancy, you can opt for a digital boarding pass, but let's be honest, there's always that one person whose phone dies right before boarding. If you're that person, get the paper pass. Now you're all set for security. But before you run off, double check that you haven't left anything behind at the kiosk, passport, phone, dignity. Everything accounted for? Great. Now go forth and conquer the airport.